Greetings, lovelies. Hi, it's Emmy. Welcome back to another Emmy Eats. Today I'll be eating Iceland. Hooray! I've never been to Iceland, but I've always imagined it as a magical kind of place. I would love to someday visit Iceland. Some of my favorite music comes from there, and I've heard they have some interesting eats, something to do with rotten shark or something like that. Yeah, or fermented shark. At any rate, so I received this package a few months ago from my friend Mr. S. Mr. S actually lives in Canada, but has a friend that sent him some treats for me. So thanks so much, Mr. S, for being patient and waiting for your video and for sending me these Icelandic treats. So let's get started. So I'll apologize in the beginning like I always do about my poor pronunciation, but this time is going to be particularly bad because Google Translate had some kind of weird robot voice that was really difficult to understand. So if I sound strange and robotic, you'll know why. Now this looks beautiful. I love this packaging. Opal is gorgeous. I love its simplicity and I love its size. Something about this says something Scandinavian and licorice-like. I guess I'll find out. Opal. It reminds me of, I believe it was in Finland, I had something called Sifu. I was made aware in the comments that I pronounced it incorrectly. I pronounced it Gifu, but it was actually Sifu. It's not. Thank goodness. It's a little licoricey. I can taste it. It tastes a little bit like an artificial sweetener. While not exactly pleasant, this candy, it's not salmiakki in the sense that it's just totally salty and terrible, in my opinion. This is a very mentholated flavor. It tastes like a Hall's menthol drop or something. It tastes medicinal. It's got a kind of gummy texture to it, but it's not so bad. Rosa Draumur. Let's see what that's about. This does not bode well either. Looks like a chocolate bar. The bit of a grid. Oh my gosh. And if you look carefully, how adorable. I hope this shows up on camera. Look at this. Can you see that? There's a tiny cat on there. Look at that. Can you see that cat? OMG. Oh, I see. It's this cat. It's this cat right there. The outside is a lovely milk chocolate, and inside are two little tubes of black licorice. And they're actually not bad. The black licorice actually is not the salmiakki. It's more of the kind of jelly bean, black jelly bean flavor. Slightly salty, but not much. But since licorice isn't my favorite, it still isn't my favorite. Hraun by the brand Risa. And when I Google translated, Hraun means lava. So that looks good. It smells like chocolate. And maybe like Rice Krispies or something in there? Not sure. Let's find out. It's a wafer candy. So I've tried this many times in different countries, but never like this. So there are maybe 4 or 5 layers of wafer sandwiched with some chocolate, and on the outside has more chocolate and then more kind of little Rice Krispie cereals. So it's really crunchy. And nicely milk chocolatey. There's a slightly higher ratio of chocolate to the wafer. Some of the others I've tried tend to be a little more waferish. This is definitely more chocolate, but quite nice. There's my unborn baby. Hi, baby. We just came back from a doctor's appointment a few days ago and everything is well. Yay! Aedi Bitar. So this looks like it might be some kind of coconut cookie. So there are a bunch of these little kind of bricks. Look at that, cute. Similar to the Hraun. I think this might be a wafer too. Let's find out. That's nice. So, if you compare it to the Hraun, this one has much more wafer ratio than chocolate. This has a really Nice flavor of coconut. I like that. Nizza. And this looks like it might be a caramel. Oh. And on the bar itself it says Ris. And it looks like it's a kind of pale milk chocolate bar. So let's give that a taste. Oh. Breaking it says nothing. Looks like there's a little bit of a nut in there or something. I don't know. Let's give it a taste. Huh. That's not nut at all. What I initially thought was nuts, like that, are not nuts at all. They're little crunchy candy bits that taste kind of carameled or toffeed. Really nice and fun and crunchy. Yeah, they're sweet and taste kind of butterscotchy. And the rest is just a milk chocolate bar. This one's called Tromp. And this looks like it might have licorice in it as well. Licorice. So it looks like just a very benign, simple chocolate bar, almost like a score bar here in the States. Oh, but it definitely smells like licorice. Yep, I can smell it through the chocolate. All right, let's give it a taste. Not my favorite. Again, not the salmiakki, salty licorice, but it definitely is licorice, as in the black jelly bean licorice. And this flavor is very strong. And above it looks like a kind of cream layer. I'm not sure. It's sweetened. It's not really marshmallowy because it's not fluffy. But it's definitely all about the licorice in this one. And I could hardly taste the chocolate at all. As you can see, the chocolate layer is quite thin. That's Tromp. That's just kind of how I feel about it. Tromp. Risa Ris, and made by the company Freya again. The little cat brand. Adorable. And again, quite large. And again, I love the graphic design. Wow, look at this. Isn't that marvelous? Oh, I love it. They're spheres. They look a little bit too small to be hazelnuts. Oh, I think they're like corn puffs or cereal. Oh, and again on this side, you can kind of see it embossed with the little cats, the Freya cats. All right, here we go. That's good. So you have milk chocolate, and then inside you have these corn puff cereals. It tastes like Kix. In the States, we have a cereal called Kix, which are round balls like this, and they're made out of corn, and they're slightly sweetened, and that's what this tastes like. It has a nice sweetened corn flavor, and a very nice crunchy cereal texture. Again, made by the company Ris, and this one's called Pipp. Again, I love the graphic design, kind of retro. And then it looks like it might be a mint flavored bar. Let's find out. There it is, Ris. Oh, I can smell the mint already. The chocolate looks slightly darker, but not quite a dark chocolate. All right, let's give it a taste. Wow. It's definitely mint inside, but it's like a mint gel. And it is very strongly mint. But I like it. See, this is what the inside looks like. It's like a clear gel. Part of me wishes that this was dark chocolate, so there'd be more of a contrast between the kind of bitterness of the dark chocolate and the sweetness and mintiness of the center, but still quite nice. Thanks, Mr. Est, again for sending me this package of Icelandic sweets. It was delightful. I don't know if I would ever gotten an opportunity to taste Iceland otherwise, so it was a great And thank you guys so much for watching. I wouldn't be here without you. And I hope you guys enjoy that and I hope you learned something. And I'll see you in my next video. Toodaloo, take care. Bye. The inside is like a crunchy, almost like cotton candy. It's like a foam texture, like almost like foam insulation. It's sweet and kind of has a honeyed or toasted burnt sugar flavor. And then it's dipped in chocolate. Really nice.